Hey everybody, it's Pixel, and today we're going to be making mushroom soup from scratch. As you know, you can eat it plain or use it in casseroles, so this is probably a really good recipe to know. And for that, we're going to need roughly 2 cups of mushrooms, although I put the end of them in there, so I probably have more like 3. 2 cups of onions, 2 cups of vegetable broth, 4 tablespoons of butter, a half a cup of sour cream, a tablespoon of soy sauce, garlic powder, dill, paprika, about a half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and salt and pepper to taste. This should be fun, so let's get going. Well, my first step will be to get our butter melting in the bottom of our pot and add in our onions. They're going to cook until they start caramelizing, which should be about 5 to 10 minutes, just keeping your eye on them. And once those start getting brown or caramelized, we're going to add in those mushrooms. And of course, stir those in thoroughly until they start softening and cooking down some. We're going to be taking our immersion blender and just pulsing slowly in little intervals and chunk areas till it's all creamy and smooth together. But of course, I'm going to do that off video because it's loud. Well, I've creamed it up a lot. I tried to keep some chunks of mushroom in it because I don't love it just all creamy. And the next best step is to let it get to room temperature, and we will try out a little. Well, now it's time to try out our mushroom soup. And I've toasted a little French bread to make some crostinis to go with it. I roasted a couple of our whole mushrooms that were left over for the top and put a nice little dollop of sour cream. So let's get in there and try it out. This is honestly a remarkable soup. I'm going to try it again with a little bit of our bread. Well, I'm going to have to say, out of any canned for sure, and even restaurant mushroom soup, this is one of my favorites. Has a nice, rich, hearty flavor. Their spices aren't too overwhelming. I almost worried the nutmeg would be, but it's not. It tastes phenomenal on crusty bread. And overall, I just like the flavor. I think the only thing maybe is I would make it a little tiny bit smoother or save out a quarter of it to be chunky instead of just a couple pieces. But overall, I would make this over canned soup any day when I need it for a recipe. It's very versatile. It can just be a meal on its own, or you can make it for a recipe you have to make that's much bigger than it. Either way, I hope you try to make it and enjoy it if you do. So, if you like what you saw, thought you might learn how to do it, you know what to do. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. I'm going to go finish my soup. Laters, y'all.